Alright guys, well, as you can hear, it is pouring down rain outside. We're going to be getting a bunch of rain off and on for the next week and a half or so. So, we're turning our attention to the 74 Enduro here. Specifically, the tank here. Check this out, I bought one of these dent remover kits off Amazon. So how these work, there's a couple of different sizes here. What you do is you get the hot glue gun and you put glue all on the ends here, and then you stick them in the center of the dents and you let those dry, and we're letting these dry right now. Then what you do is you take this polar piece, and let's say we did this one, stick it right through in the middle there, take our little turn handle and then tighten that up, and then as you tighten it, it puts pressure on the dent, so it pulls the piece out and hopefully pulls the dent out with it. So we're gonna give this a try. It's an Amazon buy. It was less than 20 bucks. I think it was like 17 bucks or something like that. But it came with a little scraper, different sizes, even came with the hot glue gun. It's pretty cool. And a handful of glue sticks here. I think these black ones are for hand pulling, so we may have to give these a try. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, we'll let these dry for a few more minutes and then give them a pull. All right, let's see how this goes here. Alright, let's see what happens. Slowly, do it nice and slow. Whoop. Well, I think it came out a little bit. So we need to maybe try to reposition it. All right, let that one dry. We'll move on to this one. Let's lay this one down. All right, here we go. This one will be a good test because this is a pretty noticeable dent right here. Woo. There we go. See how this one goes. Feel it working it out. It's taking it out. It's definitely getting that one out. Yeah, look at that. That dent went way up here. That is getting straightened out. Yeah, it was punctured in a lot right here. Definitely. That is definitely coming out. It's still working. There it goes. Nice. It almost completely took the dent out. Holy smokes. Alright guys, so we are back with this plastic airbox cover. If you remember, the corners that help hold it down are busted off. So this is like a little cover that's busted. Looks like it broke off right here and on this corner right there. So what we're going to try to do is use these little rings here to kind of plastic weld them into place here. And then I've got a black zip tie here. We'll try to kind of melt the plastic in there. So yeah, I've never done this before, but we're going to try to do some plastic welding here. Let's give this a try. Pretty neat. All right, I think that's gonna get it. Oh, this one hardened up really well. I think this is gonna hold. Cool. Airbox cover is looking good. Corners are holding on. That'll hold into place just fine. Good deal. All right, let's have a look at our work here. Still a little bit of indentations here, but if you remember, there was a pretty decent sized dent here that we were able to get out. So I'm fairly happy with that, not 100%. And over here, we were able to kind of correct these somewhat. But again, that $17 tool from Amazon, I think just isn't quite good enough to get these some of these smaller dents out here. And you have to be careful with it. You can see we did chip off a little bit of paint there. So another thing to note, you got to be real careful there. But overall, 1 through 10, I would give this a 5, 6, 10 being the best. We still have a ding here that I didn't even try to get out. It's so small, I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. I think I probably need to get one of those bars that you actually stick into the tank and kind of work it out the other way, but I don't know, I've never used one of those and I don't want to make this worse than it already is. Not 100%, but for bigger dents, I would recommend it, but for smaller ones, you gotta figure something else out. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, but we have been attacking the wiring here, trying to get all this figured out. I think I know what's going on with our lights, and I think we have a bad secondary coil. So we have 2 coils in the flywheel. We got the primary, which goes up to the ignition coil here, and then goes into the spark, and then we have the secondary coil, which is actually this one right there. And that's the coil that powers the headlight and the rear light, and I believe the turn signals as well if we had those wired in. But I was checking with my voltage meter here, got a brand new one here, and when the bike is running, we should be reading 6 volts out of this coil here going into the yellow wire right here, and it was reading like 0.7, 0.8 volts. I mean, it was nothing. So I'm almost positive we got a bad coil, so I ordered up a new coil on eBay, a used one, and also wanted to figure out what was going on with our neutral light. Check that out, got that working. So I discovered that we had a bad light bulb. So I ordered up, I think I got like a pack of 5 or 6 on Amazon for about $10, and that solved our problem. There's 4 back here total, and I replaced all 4 of them. There's the backlight, the neutral light, the high beam indicator, and I believe this is a low oil light indicator. But yeah, neutral's working, and check this out. Listen here. You gotta hold it up. I don't have it mounted yet. Horn's working. Yeah, guys, we're getting places here. Once we get that coil in, I think we'll be in business with the headlight and the rear light. And I just installed us a little generic $10 rear light here. Temporarily have it mounted with some zip ties. I'll eventually probably put together some type of aluminum bracket for this to get mounted into, so it looks all nice, but for now, this will do until we get that working. And yeah, guys, it's obviously the next day, a beautiful day right now. I think we are gonna get our sea legs back under us and take Thunder Road sailing. I mean, look at this. Not passing this one up. All right, y'all, see you on the lake. All right, on Thunder Road, on SV Thunder Road. Man, it was ripping earlier. It might, it's a little gusty. I think the wind might pick up. It is really nice out right now. Yeah, guys, enjoying this day, getting the sea legs back for the Texas 200. It's really nice out right now. All right, y'all, till next time, Peace. Take it easy.